All right. Hey, you guys, I am Madi Walsh. I am so excited about tonight. As you guys are jumping on, say hey, continue to put the states that you're tuning in from. Um, okay, so I want to start things off with a quick gut check. Okay. If somebody handed you two plane tickets to anywhere in the world, flights, luxury stay, excursions, all covered, would you take them? Drop a one in the chat if your immediate answer was yes, sign me up yesterday. Drop a two in the chat if your answer is absolutely, as long as the trip comes with room service and no one yelling mom. I'm here for number two. Okay, so here's the crazy part about tonight. What we're about to share tonight isn't just possible, it's predictable. It's a simple roadmap that has already given thousands of people their first all expense paid trip, plus income, health, and freedom more than they ever thought possible. So if you are somebody on here who has been on a trip because of this company, I would love for you to drop in the chat below, where has this company sent you? What are the places? What was your favorite place? I would love to see that in the chat. And before we dive in, if you are somebody who is a guest tonight, I would love for you to drop in the chat who invited you here tonight so that we can give them a little love. So make sure you shout out the person who invited you to tonight's Zoom. Um, and so here is the game plan for the next 15 to 20 minutes. First off, we're going to kick things off with a quick video so that you can see who we are and why being the only officially trademarked biohacking company matters for you. Next, we're going to break things down and show you how most people get started and why it works. Next, we're going to give you the exact roadmap to 3x your investment in your first 30 days. And last, we're going to wrap it up with maybe my favorite part and the reason why a lot of you guys are here. We're going to show you exactly how to earn that first free trip for two without guessing, without hoping, but with a clear, simple path. So, if that sounds good, I want a three in the chat. We already did one and we did a two. So drop a three in the chat if you're excited to dive in tonight. And Logan, I'm going to turn it over to you for the video.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Hey, I'm Oliver, president of Zingular, and we're not just building another wellness company. We're breaking industry norms and building something better. But let's be honest, the direct sales world, it's noisy, uncertain, and often misunderstood. The way we shop has changed. The way we work has changed. And now the way we live well is changing too. Over 80% of consumers shop from their phones. More than half discover products through people they follow, not traditional advertising. And the fastest growing form of entrepreneurship is social selling. A modern twist on an old model where real people earn income by sharing what they love. But here at Zingular, we're flipping the script with stability, integrity, and leadership that's building something different, something better. That's why Zingular exists. We are Zingular, the biohacking company. But what exactly is biohacking? Biohacking is the ultimate cheat code for your body. The intentional optimization of your health, habits, and environment to help you live better, feel better, and get more life in your years. We've helped hundreds of thousands of people lose weight and regain their health. And at Zingular, we help you take control of your body, your sleep, your home, your longevity, your hormones, and your microbiome. And that's just the beginning. This is cutting-edge science meeting holistic living, where breakthrough health meets indulgence and real results replace the gimmicks. So you might ask the question, why Zingular? Well, there are 4 things that set us apart. We are innovation-led, first to market, first to evolve. Our products are engineered for the speed of real life. Fast, effective, and craveable. We're continuously evolving our formulations with a growing commitment to cleaner ingredients and smarter sourcing to meet the needs of modern wellness without compromise. Number 2, what sets us apart, our compensation. Our plan is social selling's best kept secret. It's simple, volume-based model where your effort drives your reward. No confusion, just clarity and commissions that grow with you. Just start for $50 and earn up to $10,000 with the Extreme Builder bonus in your first 105 days. Make up to 45% in customer commissions. Share your unique $10 off discount code with others and get paid daily and monthly. Unlock multiple white glove passport program trips for 2 with airfare included to dream destinations like the Mediterranean, Dubai, Bora Bora, and more. Qualify for our annual company trip, an unforgettable experience that recognizes effort, celebrates connection, and creates lifelong memories. Number 3, culture. We're collaborative, inclusive, and generous. This is a respect-driven environment where every brand partner is valued and supported, no matter the rank or team. Our field leaders lead together. They pour into one another, celebrate each other's wins, and create success that lifts the entire movement. Here, we don't compete, we contribute. Because when one of us wins, we all rise. And last, but probably the most important, our ownership. At Zingular, we believe that everything rises and falls on leadership. And that leadership should understand the field because they've walked in it. Our ownership team has spent decades both in the field and running companies. They've built businesses. They've led massive teams, and they've never lost sight of what it's like to build from the ground up. That's why our approach is proudly field first. Because when the people building the company are fighting for you, you don't just have opportunity, you have an alignment, belief, and a business worth building. And the best part about it all, you can build it your way. Want to grow a team and build a movement? You can do that. Prefer to build affiliate style and simply share what you love with others? That works too. No matter how you build, you'll plug into industry-leading systems, a free virtual assistant app, smart tools, and social selling strategies designed to help you win. And we're not just chasing trends, we're setting them. This is the next evolution of Zingular. A smarter way to live well, a better way to earn, a company built for now and made for what's next. We're redefining everything, our awareness, our products, our culture, and our global opportunity. And to those already part of this movement, our brand partners and customers, thank you. We're so grateful for the life and business we've built together. And to those just discovering us, if your gut is nudging you, trust it. You are meant to see this. And we're ready to welcome you at Zingular, the biohacking company.
Yay. Okay, cool. I get so hyped up watching that. I don't know about you guys, but Oliver's energy just gets me to that place. Hopefully my screen is done sharing. Okay, so I'm going to be introducing myself tonight. I'm Logan Briggs. I'm an executive out of Kansas City, Missouri. And I get to talk to you about a sweet partner perk, a few sweet partner perks that we have. Most of you are here because you want to know about the free travel, but we need you to know that there is a whole lot more here for you. First is the daily pay. I started over 5 years ago. I'm an incredibly busy mom of 3 young kids, and I do this while I am home with them every single day. I kid you not, pun intended. I've gotten a paycheck every single day since starting. It's also instant gratification pay too, so it's no more waiting till Friday. Literally 72 hours after sales happen. That could be a new order, that could be a customer's order, that could be anybody in your downline's new customer or anybody in your downline's reorder. You have a check deposited there 3 days later. That is powerful. Tonight, you're also going to hear about 3 bonuses that most people hit in their first 30 days, but it does not stop there. We also get monthly bonuses, and they grow as you grow. So at the first rank, it's an extra $50 thrown in on top of your check, but after that, they get astronomical. I remember when I hit executive, it was like an extra almost $5,000 on the 3rd of the month is the day that they're paid out, just thrown on top of what I had already earned in my daily commissions that entire month, which was pretty sweet. The next is free travel, which is why you guys are all here. When you think about X and free travel, I want you thinking red carpet is rolled out. Okay, this is not your basic free travel. You go by yourself, you pay for flights. No. So what's included? Never just you. For me, I always bring my husband. We actually got to honeymoon in Dubai for free. He's Middle Eastern, so he thought that that was kind of cool. And while we were there, we weren't just put up in our room at the Atlantis Hotel. We literally saw it all. We experienced it all while we were there because excursions are also a part of these free trips. This company truly was made because they wanted to give a life of adventure to the average person, and they take that very seriously whenever you're on these trips. I think that there's women on a free trip right now, and I think today they started with yoga and they were doing horseback riding. So they're not just there to work, they're there to have fun and actually get to know each other and be on adventures. Also, like you heard Oliver say, flights for two. When you arrive, you feel like a celebrity because there's a driver with your name being held on a sign. It's private luxury transportation to your destination. And they always sprinkle in the most incredible gifts. I remember being in Punta Cana. I would come back to my room. I'd be like, there's another gift here for me. It's products, it's a towel, it's whatever it is. All you're responsible for is getting yourself to the airport. Okay. Can you do that? I think we can all do that. Okay. So now let's talk about how to get started. There's two ways most people get involved with our opportunity. Two ways most people get involved with our opportunity. And here's what I want to highlight about the complete package that you see here. Tonight, we're really here to show you how to get your first trip at 5K, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. When you start with the complete pack, you're going to see here next to that plane sign, you are going to notice that you actually get 20 points, which means you are almost a quarter of the way to a tropical destination for 5 days. Okay. This trip we're talking about is to the mountains. This next one that you're going to be going on is going to be tropical, 5 days, just by starting with the complete package. If you're here for travel, this package is for you. What you're going to get inside of both the complete and the core is the most innovative and effective products on the market. They're high impact. You feel them right away. You can see results within 3 days. I personally have lost 60 pounds on the products. More importantly, I've maintained that 60 pounds around, there's been 2 kids had between those photos. I've been pregnant, obviously. I've been breastfeeding, all of the things. And the most significant thing to me is I am not a diet girl. Okay. So this all happened literally so comfortably for me. You're going to also, if you want to go back to the benefits, you're also going to punch your ticket to your first X event where you can catch the vision in real time and experience the bigger picture of what being a part of Zingular is like in real life. And the last is a shaker bottle. It's going to have samples in it. You can use those samples yourself. You can give them to your friends. You could use them for a giveaway. Honestly, whatever you want to do, you can do with them. That's just an extra little thing that's thrown in there. Now I'm going to shut up. I'm going to turn it over to the woman who's the reason why I got started here. To be frank, I know her very well and would have been very pissed if she started this without me. So I'm so thankful that she roped me in. It's Gold Executive. She welcomed you guys to the call, Madison Walsh. Maddie, you're muted. Thank God I can see you.
Okay, I did this last week too. Okay. All right, it's me again. I do want to let you guys know that yes, this is my transformation from my last baby. I just had another baby. But what I love is that these are all seasons of life products. So my transformation has been really crazy. And I do also want to let you guys know, Logan says that she would have been pissed, but let's not leave out the part that it took me almost 3 years to get her to join me to do this. So glad she didn't wait any longer. So anyways, I'm Maddie. My quick story for you guys. I became a brand partner 8.5 years ago. I was in the worst place that I had ever been mentally, physically, just felt like I wasn't connecting with the people around me. So whenever I saw what this company had to offer, I'm an all or nothing type of person. I dove 2 feet in. I wanted it all. I wanted the products. I wanted the lifestyle. I wanted the freedom. So my quick story is I got started and I actually hit my first rank in my first 30 days, which we're going to show you guys how to do. I earned my first all expense paid trip in 90 days. I earned over $3,300 in the 90 days, completely changed my life. I've been doing this, like I said, for 8.5 years. I'm now 29 years old. I have 3 littles, ages 4 and under, and this opportunity has given me the ability to give me and my high school sweetheart, I married my high school sweetheart, the opportunity to be able to buy land out in the country, build a home on that land. We started our homestead last year that we're just having a blast raising my kids on. So that is my story. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to more than double your investment by taking advantage of those 3 bonuses Logan talked about earlier that most people hit in their first 30 days as a partner. Starting with the quick start bonus. And as I'm running through this, if you are new on the call, if you have a pen and a paper, what I would love for you to do is I would love for you to draw lines as I'm going, because we're going to literally road map this out. We're going to 3X your investment in your first 30 days, and you're going to see how simple that is. So let's say you take our advice and you start with that complete launch pack. Okay. You grab 4 people who also start with that complete launch pack. You'll have secured both levels of the quick start bonus, collecting a $200 bonus on top of commissions, which already covers your initial investment. So you got 4 lines, 2 friends, 2 family. Who do you think of? Who are the first people that you think of? Okay, so once you achieve the quick start, we keep it rolling. Now you enroll at least 1 more person, so a minimum of 5 enrollments, and you unlock the next X5 bonus. These 5 enrollments just have to have an active subscription template set up for the following month. So by securing Quick Start and X5, guess what? You have now almost doubled your initial investment, but it does not stop there. Enroll 1 more person with the complete launch pack and you hit manager, which is our company's first rank. When you reach manager, you hit 2,000 total points, therefore unlocking the launch accelerator bonus. And the best part is, you guys, these points don't all have to come directly from you. They can also come from anyone you've enrolled. Every single point counts, whether it's your own enrollments or your partners. So to paint the full picture here, you start with the complete launch pack. You get 4 people to do the same. You're going to snag the quick start bonus. Enroll 1 more, so draw 1 more line, and you're going to snag the X5 bonus, doubling your investment. Draw 1 more line, and enroll 1 more person, and you're going to unlock the accelerator bonus and hit manager, which is our first rank, like I've said. So you have now painted the picture and can see exactly how to 3x your initial investment right there. All right, now for the part that you are all here for, how to earn the first trip at 5,000 points. Let's build this roadmap. So there's no specific way that you have to build to get to the 5,000 in volume. We're just going to give you the simplest and most direct path based on what you've heard tonight. So most people who get started are going to get started how you decide to get started. So let's say you go the route of the complete launch pack. You only need 16 to earn this trip. If you go with the core launch kit route, the smaller one, it's going to take 27. So I'm going to mock up 2 scenarios here. 1, you personally enroll 16 launch packs. I want to let you guys know it is totally doable. People are hungry for what we have, and they're hungry for somebody to show them how to do it like we're doing tonight. Or you can leverage your time and effort building on what you've already started with for your bonuses and help a few others do the same, as you can see in the picture down here. Let's say you enrolled 4 people who started with a complete launch pack. If 3 of those 4 enrolled 4, you're already at 16 and you've hit the 5,000 points that you need to earn this trip. So hit 5K again the following month, and it is time to pack your bags, baby. You are headed on a luxury getaway for you and a +1 to none other than, I'm not even joking, you guys, the most magical Robert Redford 5-star mountain resort. Okay, I am now going to turn it over to one of the top leaders in Zingular, Platinum Executive, Cynthia Evans. She is going to close us out and share her story. All right, take it away, Cynthia.
Thanks, Maddie. So I'm going to take it to the next generation here. How about postmenopause? I've known Maddie since she was in 8th grade, and I've watched them grow up and become superstars. And I'm telling you, if you are sitting there and you're my age and you're like, you know what? They seem like they have it all together. They know how to do social media. They know how to do all this stuff. When I started this, I was not even on Facebook yet. Okay. I didn't know anything about social media. I didn't know anything about anything, but I was excited. And why was I excited? I am an attorney by trade. I was working 100 hours a week practicing law, and I was so burnt out and expensed out because I had so much overhead. Even with a sole practitioner, it was costing me about 30 grand a month just to pay the bills at the practice. And that did not count, what I needed to live on for me and my husband, my son, everybody. So I'm telling you, when I saw this, I got started because I had gained a lot of weight. No one told me about the money side of this. I was just like someone's fat friend. So I got started, dropped 7 pounds in 7 days and 22.5 pounds in 8 weeks and just went crazy. Excited about that. The second day, I called up my sister and I said, "You got to get this." She said, "How do I get it?" I said, "I have no idea. I have a website. Get on here, get it." Well, it just was crazy because I could immediately see, because the first check I got was $75. And I said, wow, this is income without overhead. I didn't have to do anything. I'm going to be using the stuff anyway. I already refer things to people. So income without overhead is what made me like drive the business home, because what people didn't know, and this is what I want you to remember with professionals, they have so much overhead, especially if they own their own medical practice, legal practice, contracting business, whatever. They have so much overhead, and they most of the time are secretly laying in bed praying for something to come along to give more cash flow. That was me. I just didn't know. I never thought it would be this. And God kept putting it in front of me. I'm like, okay, who am I to like say no to God all the time? Because it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming at me through different avenues. So I got started, loved it. My husband thought it was crazy. He thought we were going to like lose our first beach house. I was going to run the practice into the ground because I wanted to concentrate on this. Well, we started earning the trips. And the trips is where it is phenomenal. My husband went on the first trip, he was sold. And then he started saying, when's the next trip? When's the next trip? When's the next trip? We've been to Bora Bora, we've been to Italy, Greece, Malta, we've been to Puerto Vallarta, Panama. I mean, we've been all over the world with this company for free, Dubai, you name it. But your first trip to Sundance Resort is honestly one of my very favorite places, and I can't stay away from it. I've been there about 13 times and I keep going back. It's amazing. So the fact that you can earn that with only 5,000 points is so amazing. I just can't even tell you. But I want you to imagine your life. If I could have a crystal ball, and I could, if you had a crystal ball and you could see yourself in this, I'm telling you, you would run through a brick wall to get it. So I want you to imagine yourself, whether you go in the winter or whether you go in the summer or whether you go in the spring, it doesn't matter. I've been there all times of the year. It's like summer camp for adults. You can horseback ride, you can tube down a river, you can snowboard, ski, ski mobile, you can take a pottery class, a jewelry class, you can hike, you can picnic, you can do whatever you want. You can go up on a mountain and watch a play late at night with sitting on a either on your own cozy blanket with wine or whatever you want to take with you, picnic, or sit in the seats that you can get. It doesn't matter, but it is something so different. Something so different and peaceful and magical, like Madi and Logan were saying, it's magical. So I want you to picture yourself there, and I want you to think about this. What if you could get started for $140? I mean, seriously, if you don't have the money that it takes to pay for the biggest pack, the complete launch pack, we have Klarna. You can break that down into 4 payments, $140. I can't even imagine that I could get through law school for $140, that I could start my own legal practice for $140. And here's the problem with that. It is ridiculously cheap to get started, almost to the point where I have to apologize. Please do not think that your life, your income, or anything about this is small. Just because your startup is so small, smaller than a good trip to Walmart, smaller than getting, people go get hair extensions and their hair done and nails done, smaller than that, just because it is, do not think that this is small. Since 2009, I have been paid every single day of my life through this company. We are the only company with daily pay. I'm telling you, it is residual income. If you don't understand that, again, you'd run through a brick wall to get it. Residual income is the money that you can lay in bed and make. It is the money you can pass down to your family because this is a willable income. And that could never happen to me practicing law. If something would happen to me, people only paid for my time and my brain. If those two things are gone, money is gone. So I just want you to think about that. And I want you to remember this. You can get started for whatever you want to get started with, but if you make payments, 140 bucks, 140 bucks, your partnership will be free this month, and you get a free gift as long as your order is $219, and it will be. Even if you do the payments of 140, that, you know, you're paying for the whole thing, but it's broken down in payments. So you're going to get a free gift, free partnership, unbelievable, and we're going to help you triple your money your first month. That is insane. So I want you to write down something tonight, and I want you to really think about it. What do you want that you can't get doing what you are doing right now? What is it? Is it time freedom? Is it travel? Is it more money? What is it? Is it looking better, feeling better? What is it? Because we are the biohacking company and we are the only one, and you are the right place at the right time. So I'm going to shoot it back to Madi, and thank you guys for getting on, and let's go.
Let's go. Okay, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Cynthia. You guys, thank you for hopping on and joining us. We are going to be doing another Zoom for you to have something to excite and invite people to. So don't worry about having all the details, knowing all the things. What I want you guys to do from here is we're going to have a Zoom this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So I want you to get on, get excited, get out that roadmap. Who are those people that you were thinking of? You know, who do you call with the best news? Who do you call with the worst news? Tell them that they've got to be on this Zoom on Tuesday to hear what you are so excited about tonight. So thank you guys for joining us. Get back with the person who invited you and let them know which path you are going with. All right. See you guys next week.